Hey everybody, so though we just had snow at the beginning of this week, the spring temperatures are trying to come around and we just had a huge turnaround today that melted all of the snow out. It rained yesterday and last night that helped melt it, and now we're up in 50-degree temperatures, which I am loving. So me and baby Forrest over here, say hi, are hanging out outside getting some sunshine, right? And we're over at the herb gardens taking care of a couple of things, cutting some things down that we're hoping are going to come back, and we're ripping some other things out that we know aren't going to come back. This is something I absolutely love to see. You can see all the green in here. Those are my chives. So they're starting to come back. They were hiding over here underneath the snow and they're working their way back in. And right next to it over here, we just cut it all down. You can see the base of it left here. This was that big, beautiful pineapple sage plant that we had last year. Now, pineapple sage technically is not a perennial, and the zone that we're in, it oftentimes dies over winter. The roots can't handle the cold temperatures that we get. However, says the same thing for rosemary. And I have had rosemary's plants come back before. I've had some die over winter. I've had some come back depending on how the winter goes. So I just cut this down to that inch or so above the ground, and I'm gonna see if it comes back or not. And if I don't see any life coming out of it, we'll plant some more. I'm very happy that our lavender made it through the winter. This was underneath the snow too. Now this is about where I cut it down to. I think I cut it a little bit lower than this back before the snow came in. So I'm not sure if it's starting to grow back a little bit here and there, but it definitely survived, which is awesome. Same thing with the plant behind me. Looks exactly like this one. We have two lavender bushes. You can see over here the regular garden sage did the same thing, and I had cut it back probably a little bit lower than this or so for the winter time, and you can see that that definitely survived underneath all that snow. You still have some good life in those leaves, which is awesome. It smells so good. What I'm loving about this is with all the snow melt and the rain, the soil right now is so muddy and soft that pulling all these little weeds out and everything, granted it's tedious, it takes literally no effort to get the whole things up with the roots. And I want to get a nice head start and really, really do my best to keep on it this year before we get overrun. And as I'm pulling the leaves back for cutting this down, I'll probably cover it back up because we're not out of the woods yet. We're having a warm streak, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get more snow. You can see that beautiful green right there. That's this year's lemon balm. Already hiding underneath the leaves and getting ready to come in, so we'll cover that back up to keep it warm because the night temperatures are still going to drop. Oh, there's more in there. Beautiful. So I'm going to take my little clippers there and cut down all this dead from last year and make room for all the new good stuff coming in. This is exciting. I like to take every day as it comes. I love every day, no matter the temperatures, and I never like to say I can't wait because I want to enjoy each day, but I will say that I am excited that warm temperatures are getting here. Look at all this junk all over the place. And same thing with the thyme as well. You can see little bits of life down in there. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's little speckles of green all through the plant where it's showing some new life for this year. I wanted to show you how easy with the chives it is to give these guys new life. We have all this dead in here from last year that was left over. And literally just grab little clumps of it and pull. And it still leaves that nice new growth behind that gets rid of all this icky dead stuff. But I'm not going to do too much of it because I want to give these guys some insulation around the roots there while we still have cold weather coming in. I'll do more of that when it's a bit warmer. But, ooh, and I can already smell that. It smells good. And here you can see all kinds of beautiful new life that was hiding down. I'm surprised it's already like this, but that is awesome. This is my Greek oregano, and you can see all the dead from last year. You can see all over the place where it's starting to come back to life. That's really awesome. Really really exciting. What are you doing? Are you walking? Where are we going? Huh? Where are we going to? Doing a good job. Mama Cat's over there. Hi, Mama. Doing a good job. I'm gonna go over and see how our other irises are doing. I can't remember if I put a video out on this or not last end of summer, beginning of fall. I had gotten my hands on a ton of Japanese irises. Hey, Mama Cat! From a friend who does some landscaping work, and she had pulled them all out of somebody's property, and she just shoved them all in a garbage bag and brought them over to me, and I had left them in the basement for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks in that garbage bag. The irises are ridiculously hardy, and they were still green when I pulled them out of there. It's awesome. That's one of the great things about rhizomes and how they grow, but we planted this whole section full of them, so there should be big, beautiful irises come midsummer or mid-spring, summer or so. And we don't have too much life showing yet. You can see little bits here and there. Like on this plant, you can see little tiny shoots trying to come through there where it's starting to turn a little bit more green. I had seen one good one hiding. Oh, there it is. I was trying to remember where I saw it. Right in there. I don't know if you can see that on camera. But that is new life. New beautiful life. Which is great. A couple on here. So most of these should all come back no problem. So I'll be looking forward to that. And it's all around this big beautiful rock that we have out here over by our ducks and chickens there. And so we're trying to make this whole area. I spent a while out here. This was covered in bittersweet and all kinds of stuff, and tried to clear the whole rock out, and there are my clippers. They've been there all winter. I was looking for those. I cleared this whole rock out. Now all kinds of good stuff in here. Hey, bud. Hey, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in to this quick little garden update. Otherwise, we will see you on the next one, and we absolutely appreciate your support. If you like this video, definitely hit that like button. It is a huge help, and always think about subscribing, because we'll be sharing all kinds of fun stuff, especially with the spring and summer coming in and us being able to get outside a whole bunch more. But I love you all. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your night, and bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hi. Oh, the kitty cat. Right, well, bye-bye.